La Finlande est maintenant reconnue pour les performances de son école fondamentale. Lors de mon second voyage, je voulais observer en particulier comment les élèves en difficulté sont pris en charge dans un système qui privilégie l'hétérogénéité et qui a quasiment supprimé le redoublement. Comme toutes les écoles finlandaises, celle d'Itäkeskus, dans une banlieue populaire d'Helsinki, est largement ouverte sur l'extérieur. La cour de récréation est animée, et mis à part la neige abondante, on pourrait se croire dans une école de ZEP française. Entre chaque cours de 45 minutes, les élèves prennent une pause de 15 minutes. Ces temps de détente les rendent plus disponibles pour l'apprentissage. En classe, les élèves sont actifs et participent avec exubérance à ce cours de grammaire finnoise. La décontraction est de mise. Les élèves se sentent un peu comme chez eux. Le professeur n'est pas pour autant dépassé et maîtrise en douceur la situation.
I demand that it has to be quiet. Then they can do it, and they will do it. But when they are practicing themselves in groups, I think it's good that they can ask and somehow help each other.
Yeah.
So in some lessons, they have a Finnish as a second language. There is a different teacher who have helps them to learn Finnish language. Yeah, in my group there are quite many.
Quite many.
Yeah, and then there are also pupils who have difficulties to learn. And then they go to the special teacher twice or 3 times a week.
Okay.
And I discuss with the special teacher what to do and what we are doing in the class. And so that they are doing the same things, but in small group. And
it is your main job to have only few students and to deal with them with their difficulties.
Yes.
So, and it is the teachers.
Teacher says to me that this person needs help in this matter.
Okay.
And then we discuss this matter with the children here.
Yeah.
Normally there's a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, maximum 4.
4.
Yes.
And how many hours per week, for example, for a single student?
Single student, maybe 1 or 2.
2.
Okay, this is.
And the teachers decide.
Yes, and
or the students ask sometimes.
Yes, of course.
They can ask directly you.
They can ask, or teacher can say to me that this pupil needs help in this matter.
Okay, okay. And it is for a while or for some weeks
or it can be whole year.
Whole year.
It depends the student. Somebody needs in the whole area.
Okay.
All the subjects, all the matters, they need help. Somebody needs only, for example, in geometric.
Yeah.
Help. And then we. Yes, I have very wide area of things I know. And
okay, math.
I teach mathematics, English, Swedish, German, Deutsch, and Finnish lessons as well.
It's quite wide.
Yes, but I like it, and I know all these matters. And one of the things I said when I'm teaching Germany, it's difficult for me, and I said let's learn together.
Oh yeah. So that's not a problem for you.
That's not a problem for me. I have studied, for example, this German language 2 years.
Yeah.
When I was high school.
Yeah.
And now I said to these girls, let's work together, and we are teaching each other.
Oh yes, that's not a problem.
No, that's
okay,
very
you
nice.
accept this very. Yeah.
And the pupils always like if
yes.
the teacher says, okay, I have also
yes.
a problem.
On the same level.
And if you watch here, I don't have a carpet yet, but the main thing is that this is cozy. They feel comfortable here, and I have few pictures in the. There's Claude Monet, by the way. And the idea is that this is like a very cozy situation. They can say if they have something to question. They don't have to be afraid to ask if they don't
And this
know.
is your room?
This is my room.
Okay, personal.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
So you are identified as a special
yes,
teacher?
There's a little label here. This says that this is higher students. Higher degrees special education.
Okay.
Yeah.
Avoir un RASED à demeure dans chaque école est un atout important. Mais cela n'exclut pas l'aide en cours par le professeur de la classe. Pour ce cours de maths, la classe a été dédoublée. Le professeur, qui suit ses élèves depuis 4 ans, les connaît parfaitement. Elle passe beaucoup de temps à leur côté pour les guider, les accompagner quand ils en ont besoin. Les élèves sont calmes, réfléchis. Ils savent pouvoir compter sur le soutien de leur professeur qui suit avec attention leur démarche. Pendant que le professeur aide certains élèves, d'autres, plus autonomes, vont chercher eux-mêmes la correction de l'exercice et s'assoient tranquillement au bureau du prof pour vérifier leurs réponses. La vérification faite, ces élèves peuvent à leur tour aller aider leurs camarades. La coopération entre élèves est naturelle, évidente. À l'école de Vartiokulla, située dans une banlieue plus aisée, le travail coopératif est systématiquement encouragé. Dans cette salle, des élèves plus âgés ont été regroupés avec de plus jeunes, qu'ils aident à trouver dans des journaux les lettres de l'alphabet les moins fréquentes en finnois. La séance se déroule dans une ambiance détendue et très ludique. En Finlande, la gestion de l'hétérogénéité des élèves est facilitée par la conception des manuels. Chaque leçon comporte plusieurs niveaux de difficulté. Le professeur peut ainsi s'adresser à tous ses élèves sans en laisser de côté et sans retarder la progression des plus habiles.
And then there's a text for those who can read some words, and these little words are also for those who can also read something. And then there's this green part is for those who can already read some short sentences. And then the text for those who can read really well.
Very nice.
L'école de Vartiokulla traite aussi l'hétérogénéité de façon modulée. Des groupes de niveau sont constitués sur une partie de l'emploi du temps. Leur composition évolue en fonction des progrès des élèves.
So we divide every first grader to 3 groups according their ability to read. So there's a group for those who can't read, and a group for those who can read some, and then there's a group for those who can read fluently.
Yeah.
And 2 times in a week we have a lesson, this group lesson, and for example, Annina takes that group which can read real well and do some things for them.
Okay.
And I can take those who can read some words, and I teach more for those. And then special teacher takes the group who has some difficulties or they are just starting to read.
And the special teacher is permanent in the school?
Yes, we have 2
You have
special
two
teachers,
special
yes.
teachers. And can you explain something about the size of the groups?
Well, usually when we began in autumn, there's 1/3 is readers and 1/3 is those who can read some words and 1/3 is beginners.
Okay.
But then when we go on, perhaps before Christmas, the readers group will grow and the first group will
So
be
the
smaller.
size of the groups
It will change
will change
according to their ability and
okay.
how they learn.
Okay, you can adapt
They change.
each
groups.
term or each period?
Actually, we just decide when it's time for
Yeah,
some children
okay.
to change groups.
So you take care of the rhythm of the learning for each teacher.
Yeah. And we make, of course, a lot of cooperation. We have to plan so that we go like in ABC book, we all teach the same letter and the same text which involve that letter. So
Okay.
you can't go like in some group, you can't go further.
And now, at this time of the year,
Yes. We have
which is the size?
about 20 readers and about 15.
20 who reads a lot.
A lot, yeah. And then 15 who reads small sentences. And then perhaps 3 with special teacher. And they are reading also, but it's
Not so
quite
well.
slowly.
Ainsi, les recettes pour aider tous les élèves à trouver un chemin de réussite à l'école sont multiples. Grâce à leur très grande autonomie, les établissements peuvent en privilégier l'une plutôt que l'autre. Mais partout, l'on retrouve la même attention bienveillante apportée aux élèves. En Finlande, chaque élève est important et chaque professeur a à cœur de lui apporter l'aide dont il a besoin de façon très personnalisée. C'est manifestement là l'une des clés de la réussite de l'école finlandaise.